Hey, good evening. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddy Crow, host of Teleforum here on Beaver County Radio. And we're here for the Beaver Falls Lighted Christmas Parade. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a beautiful night. You wouldn't think that with this weather we're having tonight that this is a Christmas parade. This is more like September football weather.
This is the beginning of football season. This is leaves turning. This is not the last week of this is not post Thanksgiving for sure. And I'm not, sometimes you look and you go, yeah, global warming, we're killing the earth. But look how nice it is at the end of November.
I love it because
baby steps.
I remember
be happy where you can be.
Over this is my 11th year covering this parade. And over the 11 years, I remember rain. Yeah. I remember snow.
Yeah.
I remember just a lot of things.
There was that one nuclear.
There's things I don't want to remember.
There was that one nuclear thing that people in the media heard about, but nobody else did. My bad. That one year, you remember? Everybody's turkey was cooked in 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, I remember. So, but,
we're fine.
We are live on the our Facebook and YouTube channels as well, Beaver County Radio. And tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by the Beaver Falls
Dude,
Parade
they're going,
Committee.
No, be happy. They were headed
Beaver Falls Municipal
going to the
Authority.
prize wheel.
The Hazen Agency, Nationwide Insurance, Sinful Sweets Chocolate Company, the Spratt Funeral Home in Beaver Falls, Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development, and also the place that brings you the sounds of Christmas in Beaver County every year, here at Beaver County Radio. So, Eddy, it's going to be a very long parade. We've seen the entrance. We're going to have high school bands. We're going to have Jeeps. We're going to have...
We're at the wandering...
Motorcycles.
As our very brief first guest on the show just demonstrated, we're the wandering around portion of the parade. What you got going on right now, I'll do play-by-play. Everybody's trying to find the best spot to see what's going on. And that's the cool thing about it. People aren't bundled up and freaking out.
He's beating her on the Mark cart.
Oh, Scooty Puff.
Yeah, Mark carts. All right, so... But we're going to have a lot going on tonight. So.
I want to be in this parade in a Scooty Puff, one of those little scooters that went by.
Well,
with station logo all over it. We'll sell it to a car dealership.
As an Eddy parade, we'll sell it to the Eddy special fund for car dealers, whatever. But seriously though, as an Eddy parade, you know who's going to bring up the end of the parade as always.
I'm going to guess it has something to do with football. Am I close?
No.
You're throwing this at me.
The big guy.
This is why you show up for the pre-production meetings. Let me ask you.
I was busy watching Michigan beat Ohio State.
Let me ask you a question. Right now, just at this exact moment, who's bigger in Beaver County? Aliquippa or Santa Claus? Not to go Beatles, John Lennon, Jesus comparison. But at this moment, who's bigger?
Well, Aliquippa is the only one that came away victorious yesterday. So
Santa Claus didn't win nothing. What's Santa Claus won?
Yeah, but Santa Claus is bigger to the kids because he's going to bring all kinds of Christmas treats to the kids.
I bet there's going to be some logo material.
What do you want for Christmas while we're talking
Peace
about
on
that?
earth and goodwill towards men, just like they taught me at Vacation Bible School.
Nothing wrong with that.
You saw I flinched as I said it, right?
Yeah, I saw you flinched as you said it. So.
Honestly? Seriously? More people to recognize every day what they have compared to the people. There's always somebody. If you wake up, you're already ahead of a lot of people that day. That moment to think about that before you go out and get indignant and furious at stoplights and things like that.
Yeah.
Use the time.
Go behind us this time.
In a positive. Oh, no, walk through again.
No,
Go.
Oh, no.
You guys, it was like Frogger when you were hopping over the wires. I'm going, yes, you got this.
All right. Our broadcast today here on Beaver County Radio, Bauman Office Equipment. They're located at 824 7th Avenue. They're proud to participate in today's Christmas celebration. They were founded in 1943. Bauman is a three-generation family business started by Joseph Bauman Jr., his son Joseph III, and his wife Sandy assumed leadership back in 1983. Now, they recently turned the company's daily operations over to their son and daughter, Kristen Bauman Kasanovich, and it's, so if you need anything, contact Bauman for all your office supply needs. Delivery service is available at no cost. How about that?
Forgive me for being distant, but I was mesmerized by that lady, what looks like that lady and her daughter,
yes,
trying to figure out how to get across the street.
with no cars.
I was enthralled
Only
with
you,
that.
Eddy. So,
It was like watching squirrels in hoodies.
well, coming up tonight, we can look forward to seeing a lot of what's coming by us now here. Parade's getting ready to start here at 6 p.m., about 9 minutes out. Many fire trucks will be in the parade. They'll all be decorated up nice, looking good. Bands, civic organizations, classic cars will be in it. So we're going to see a lot here on our coverage of the parade here on Beaver County Radio this evening here on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Can I get more mystical for a second?
Sure.
Can you ask what I'd want for Christmas? I want
Sure.
people to recognize what we do have in common rather than, at odds with each other. On a community level, recognize what this event is and recognize that what this event is not an event that takes place in a whole lot of places anymore. This is a wonderful, you feel good as a community. And even when parts of the community maybe don't feel good, stuff like this is unifying. And I think there are people here that this is the norm because it's here. But from people the outside looking in that have been other places, that's not necessarily the norm. Be appreciative of what events like this really are to the community.
Let me ask you this, Eddy.
I'm looking for the two ladies trying to cross back across the street.
There's been so many events that have happened, and more events that keep on going on throughout the county, especially for the holidays and different, throughout the summer and all that, car cruises, things like that. And you've seen record attendance in all these.
Yeah.
Do you think that people learned, even though, and I hate to say the word and bring it up, but even though the pandemic was a bad thing for health-wise, do you think the pandemic actually ended up being a good thing because it showed people the things they missed and how to get back out in public?
Things they missed? You're talking about like social, emotional healing?
Right, like there was no parade, there was no nothing.
What do we do in the rat race when all of a sudden there's no rat race?
Correct.
I think there were people that learned it at least for a while. I think there are people that know it better in general, but I think it's still really easy for us to lose track of it because the world comes at you as quick as you can scroll a video screen.
It's true. True.
There were a lot of people that the first 6 months of the pandemic, a lot of people started a craft. If you're still doing that craft or not,
right?
Not everybody is. Think of it like that. Think of learning to appreciate as your continuous craft.
That's a good way to look at it.
And then look for those ladies that were imitating squirrels trying to get across 7th.
All right, there you go. So
you got to balance it out. See, the dog's doing a better job getting across the street than they did.
All right, we're going to take a short break here on Beaver County Radio, and we'll be back with more coverage. Eddy Crow, Frank Sparks. It is the 2022 Beaver Falls Holiday Christmas Parade here on Beaver County Radio.
Do you dream big with your small business? You're not alone. Hazen Agency is also a growing business. That's why they work with Nationwide, a leading small business insurer that insures over 500,000 businesses like yours. Nationwide helps protect your business so you can focus on growing it to build a legacy today for your families tomorrow. Call Hazen Agency today at 724-758-3227. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Did you know that since its inception in 1987, the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development has helped create over 12,000 new jobs through site development, client referral, providing access to financial incentives for developers, and direct investment? Beaver County CED is leading the way to a bright future for Beaver County, shaping Beaver County's future through strategic investment in business and communities. It's the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development. Click beavercountyced.org.
It's football season, and if you can see the Aquaman of Beaver County heading deep on a fly route to the end zone, it shouldn't surprise you. This is Jim Riggio, the Aquaman of Beaver County from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. Why, you ask? It's obvious. Going deep or the full distance for our customers, no matter what we are up against, is in our game plan. Now, what isn't quite so simple is getting my web feet into a pair of those cleats. This is the Aquaman from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. And looky here, I'm wide open that is, to doing whatever it takes to serve you. Click bfwater.net.
And we're back here with live coverage of the 2022 Beaver Falls Christmas Parade here on Beaver County Radio. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddy Crow, and we are waiting for the parade to get started here on Beaver County Radio this evening, and we've got a lot planned today.
I'm sorry?
We got a lot planned today.
I got absolutely mesmerized. We got the prize wheel going, and
Yes.
it makes a clicking sound, and
Yes.
that drew me away again.
It did.
I'm no better than those women that were crossing the street like squirrels.
Amen. So,
Right?
all right. Well, you know what? Let's take a real quick break once again,
Okay.
and then we'll be right back.
Do you dream big with your small business? You're not alone. Hazen Agency is also a growing business. That's why they work with Nationwide, a leading small business insurer that insures over 500,000 businesses like yours. Nationwide helps protect your business so you can focus on growing it to build a legacy today for your families tomorrow. Call Hazen Agency today at 724-758-3227. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Did you know that since its inception in 1987, the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development has helped create over 12,000 new jobs through site development, client referral, providing access to financial incentives for developers, and direct investment? Beaver County CED is leading the way to a bright future for Beaver County, shaping Beaver County's future through strategic investment in business and communities. It's the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development. Click beavercountyced.org.
We are to the loitering stage, and what's so great about this, there are a lot of people. Loitering's not the right word. That's not really a festive word. My name's Eddy Crow. It is the Beaver Falls Christmas Parade. And Frank was here before. He'll be back in a second. Frank Sparks is the host. We were talking about the increased crowd size, the coming back, and the appreciation of events like this. And it's absolutely amazing in every way. But I did want to let you know, if people didn't buy into it sounds cheap. If people didn't embrace the feeling, you wouldn't be getting to enjoy this coverage. Beaver Falls Parade Committee, thank you. Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, thank you. Hazen Agency, Nationwide Insurance. Sinful Sweets Chocolate Company, Spratt in Beaver Falls. That's just some of them. We're going to go down the list. And I flash back, the coolest thing was when you were a kid and you went to the Christmas parade. And it will happen tonight. It will happen tonight. Frank asked earlier, he said, who do you think is going to end the parade? Oh, well, of course it's Santa Claus. But I said, I don't know, maybe a football team, which, never mind. You will remember, if you're a little kid watching this, when you see Santa, you will remember this. It's about the authenticity of Santa. It's about, okay, that guy looks like okay. And somehow in your little 8-year-old brain, you sort out that if you're making so many deals, okay, the Santa I talked to at the mall really looked like the actual guy, so at least I got my word in. I've turned it around after the stuffing incident a week after Thanksgiving. It was the last Tupperware thing. We had nothing else. You guys do realize there's a parade going on in my head right now, right? It's soothing, the music. The Beehive people are here. That's the other thing. I was talking about community earlier and how you feel when this is going on and everybody coming out to see the parade. All of the people, the businesses. I'm seeing food trucks up one end and down the other. And they're all local businesses. And I'm watching, and I'm seeing the blinky lights. And I'm seeing Frank Sparks. You want to come on out? Then we'll go back. After this, more parade coverage and maybe a story about a unicorn.
It's football season, and if you can see the Aquaman of Beaver County heading deep on a fly route to the end zone, it shouldn't surprise you. This is Jim Riggio, the Aquaman of Beaver County from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. Why, you ask? It's obvious. Going deep or the full distance for our customers, no matter what we are up against, is in our game plan. Now, what isn't quite so simple is getting my web feet into a pair of those cleats. This is the Aquaman from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. And looky here, I'm wide open that is, to doing whatever it takes to serve you. Click bfwater.net.
Do you dream big with your small business? You're not alone. Hazen Agency is also a growing business. That's why they work with Nationwide, a leading small business insurer that insures over 500,000 businesses like yours. Nationwide helps protect your business so you can focus on growing it to build a legacy today for your families tomorrow. Call Hazen Agency today at 724-758-3227. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Did you know that since its inception in 1987, the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development has helped create over 12,000 new jobs through site development, client referral, providing access to financial incentives for developers, and direct investment? Beaver County CED is leading the way to a bright future for Beaver County, shaping Beaver County's future through strategic investment in business and communities. It's the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development. Click beavercountyced.org. And we are back. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow here on Beaver County Radio. As the parade, Eddie's starting to work its way down 7th Avenue here in Beaver Falls.
Yeah, I got pixie dust going on, obviously.
Okay. So the parade itself is actually coming as leading it off every year is McMahon's Harley Davidson. They always have a.
I heard if you go by loosening up earlier, it's like listening to a drag car fire it off one last time before they go.
Yeah.
It's a really cool sound.
Yeah.
It vibrates. I like it.
I could see that happening.
It's soothing.
I could see that happening. So, but the parade is coming here as it's working its way down 7th Avenue. We're going to see a lot of different things that are going on. And like I said, McMahon's Harley Davidson will be leading it off. And we have to thank Curtis Walsh, who is our producer for tonight. And also tonight, Eddie, you want to read off our list of sponsors here on Beaver County Radio for tonight's parade?
Beaver Falls Parade Committee, Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. When you see that authority, when you see the word authority in your head, do you hear Eric Hartman's voice?
No, I don't watch that show.
I thought that.
I don't watch
you
that
don't?
show. No.
This is why we could never be friends.
Get through our
The
list here.
Hazen Agency,
We wanna see a
Nationwide
parade.
Insurance, Sinful Sweets Chocolate Company, Spratt Funeral Home in Beaver Falls, Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development, and the place that brings the sound of Christmas to Beaver County every year. That's us, man. That's Beaver County Radio. And if you want proof, in the background, you can hear somebody singing. Is that Bing Crosby?
Yes. And Bauman Office Equipment, located at 824 7th Avenue, is proud also to participate in today's Christmas celebration. They were founded back in 1943. Bauman is a 3-generation family business started by Joseph R. Bauman Jr. His son Joseph III and his wife Sandy assumed leadership in 1983. And they recently turned the company's daily operations over to their son Jeff and daughter Kristen Bauman Kasanovich. You can contact Bauman for all your office supply needs. Delivery service is available at no additional cost.
What's the coolest toy you ever got?
I always like getting the Hot Wheels tracks, and then we ran them all around all the different, down chairs and around the house.
You talking about the orange track with the purple connectors?
Yeah.
You ever get a whipping with one of them?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was my favorite. The year I got that whipping part of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now see, if it was straight, it wasn't so bad. But if they grabbed a curved piece,
oh yeah,
it'd get up under you a little bit.
That, and then probably I had the one. Remember the one that had the high bank curves on it too, that you could get, the orange track that had the high bank.
Yes, the bank, the line got a little bit wider, and you actually were throwing little mini G-forces.
Right, there you go. Yeah. So that was one of my favorites. What about you? What was your favorite growing up?
I talk about it on the air, the Evel Knievel stunt cycle.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Because that taught me about gyroscopic force and inertia, and that led to the SST, SSP, the zip, the T-stick rip cars.
Yeah.
And that was really interesting.
Okay.
And my bike, my first bike that I still have.
You still have it?
Oh yeah, I wrote
Oh,
it. I wrote it 2 days ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
it no longer fits both in height or weight.
I'm not touching that.
No.
So,
Yeah,
as you can hear, the parade is starting to come down 7th Avenue here in Beaver Falls. Again, I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow.
Is it weird that I'm getting...
This is the 2022 Beaver Falls Christmas Lighted Parade on Beaver County Radio. Is it weird what?
Is it weird that I'm turning 8 years old because I know at the end of this I'm going to see Santa?
Could be. Could be.
Is it weird that I think if I make some deep emotional commitment now, it'll undo everything that I did bad all year right before he drives by?
And this is a classic. This is McMahon's Motorcycles, and it's a sidecar. It leads the parade off every year.
It should. Look at it.
And then we have a bunch of other people from McMahon's. And as you can see, I'm going to step away a little bit. And you can see from our camera angle, everybody is motorcycles all nice and dressed and decorative and looking nice for tonight, Eddie.
This is like a video game, but you get the smell of the actual video game with the gasoline. I like this.
It feels like one of those bike poker runs with all these motorcycles today.
All right. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like that sound.
I've never had an issue that I needed not to like that sound.
Things tense up when I hear that, even at a parade. Even when I know they're going by, you run through the mental riff of what's in my pockets.
There you go. Now coming by is the City of Beaver Falls Police Department and one of their canine dogs.
We've made a donation for the canine fund.
No, you did.
No, my mom did.
The money raised by your mom's blanket.
My mom made a quilt.
If I call it a blanket.
Sorry,
Sue.
So Yinzer. Mom made a quilt, a canine dog specific. The car crews auctioned it off, and the money went and bought a dog. Those dogs are worth more than my truck.
Yeah, that's true.
By a lot.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So, but it's a good, nice broadcast. Here comes another one of Beaver Falls' finest.
Hi.
Yes, wave as we go, Eddie. He's
I
like a
feel
little kid
now. See, because they put the lights on the side, the little sticker lights, the bulbs. They can give me a ticket, but I'll feel more festive about it.
Oh, sorry, I'm all festive, but I got to give you a ticket, Mr. Crow.
Yeah. Hey, Merry Christmas. Hey, you too, man.
So now we do have a little bit of a gap in the parade. We will see many classic cars. As well as we go along throughout the evening. Bands, that's numerous high school bands.
That sound freaks me out.
Well,
it was fun.
Things freak you out. You have a little paper accident there, Eddie. So
I'm going to need that.
Here, Curtis, how about if let's take a short break and for our sponsors this evening here on Beaver County Radio.
That obviously you're going to have to read because I just stepped on mine. I told you.
All right, well,
the sirens freaked me out.
Let's take a break and we'll be back with more here on Beaver County Radio.
Told you.
Daniel, come here.
It's football season, and if you can see the Aquaman of Beaver County heading deep on a fly route to the end zone, it shouldn't surprise you. This is Jim Riggio, the Aquaman of Beaver County from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. Why, you ask? It's obvious. Going deep or the full distance for our customers, no matter what we are up against, is in our game plan. Now, what isn't quite so simple is getting my web feet into a pair of those cleats. This is the Aquaman from the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority. And looky here, I'm wide open that is, to doing whatever it takes to serve you. Click bfwater.net.
Do you dream big with your small business? You're not alone. Hazen Agency is also a growing business. That's why they work with Nationwide, a leading small business insurer that insures over 500,000 businesses like yours. Nationwide helps protect your business so you can focus on growing it to build a legacy today for your families tomorrow. Call Hazen Agency today at 724-758-3227. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Did you know that since its inception in 1987, the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development has helped create over 12,000 new jobs through site development, client referral, providing access to financial incentives for developers, and direct investment? Beaver County CED is leading the way to a bright future for Beaver County, shaping Beaver County's future through strategic investment in business and communities. It's the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development. Click beavercountyced.org. All right, we're back here live on Beaver County Radio, and State Representative Jim Marshall just came
Marshall
by.
just gave us candy.
Yeah, he gave Eddie candy. Eddie's like a happy kid now. He got candy, and
All right,
as we're going along tonight, we got to thank some of our people that are helping us. So we've got Curtis Walsh is making us look good tonight, and then Daniel Campbell's helping out as well. Keith Walsh is also here tonight as well. So a lot going on. And here is Beaver County Commissioner
Manning?
Jack
Where's
Manning.
Manning?
He's around here somewhere, but
That's ridiculous. You can't drive by with a sign that says Commissioner Jack
I'm
Manning
telling
and
you.
not
And then
have
we got
Jack
Commissioner
Manning.
Amadeo.
And here, see? That's how you do it.
Look, he even got the blue light. He's ready to go.
Amadeo, you look and go, is that Amadeo? That is.
That is Commissioner
Hi,
Amadeo.
Mr. Amadeo. Good.
Great. How are you this evening?
Jack Manning goes
Merry
by.
Christmas.
That wasn't Jack Manning.
Yes.
We're gonna.
Jack's on the other side. He's hiding from
Jack's
us tonight.
giving. Oh, Jack's
He's
Jack's
over there
on
the other
foot.
side, yeah. So,
Jack's
all right,
on
so now
foot, giving it up,
there's Dr. Kenya Johns.
and he's smart enough to not
They're all
come
back
over.
here. Thank you. Thank you. We'll be here at Beaver Falls along with some of the city council members as well. There's all kinds of candy.
Oh, that was some good candy that just went by right then, man.
All right, so now here comes the Beaver Falls Tigers marching band. And we're going to go silent for a couple minutes so you can listen to the Christmas tunes of Beaver Falls High School's band.
I'm gonna pick up that. See, that's what happens. That's good candy, and now he's getting all of it.
I don't want somebody to dance. And there you go, as the Beaver Falls Tigers marching band goes by. Eddie, what was that song, do you know?
What?
Huh? What was that song?
I don't know. There was a guy out front.
Oh, and here comes the CCBC Titan on its way by.
Oh, that's the statue that's on my desk.
Yes.
The squeeze thing that I squeeze instead of yell like the doctor
And then
said.
along with the CCBC Titan is the
Golden
Geneva
Tornado.
College Golden Tornado.
Right on, man.
And there is Dr. Roger Davis as well.
You know
There he
what? This is the first time, I swear, ever that he doesn't have a bow tie on.
I know, it's not unusual.
I've never seen him without a bow tie.
And here comes City of Beaver Falls Police.
So the president
City
of the
Beaver Falls
universe?
Fire Department and Fire Chief Mark
Right.
Stowe. And I'm going to go get some more
Frank's
candy out
going
of here.
out and
because
kicking.
we don't need band people tripping over candy.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want that, he says as he puts it in his pocket. Because last year there was the great tripped over Frank's pocket
Hershey
incident.
Kiss on the loose.
And there's Mark Peterson taught. See, that's good stuff. I told you that was good stuff. And look, that's chocolate, man.
There is, yeah.
There's
lots of Hershey Kiss.
there's like a Christmas wrapped
All
Reese
right.
cup. It's the ones they didn't sell for Halloween. I can't believe I caught that. Yeah, don't let the dog eat the candy.
And now here
Dog's
comes the
looking.
Beaver Falls Fire Investigation Unit.
The dog walked by and gave us both a look like, you idiots. Look at this
Now,
is how you
how
do it.
often do you see this? Beaver Falls
Accelerant?
has an accelerant detection dog. You don't see that too often. You hear of canines for police department, but you don't hear too often here in our area of a canine that is for the fire department.
We were talking earlier about how incredibly trained and expensive, bluntly, those dogs are. You're talking about it's such a niche thing.
All right.
Ain't no telling what it costs to get a dog.
What'd you call
Because
that,
you're
a
talking about
niche?
smelling something that will keep people from getting blown up chemically.
What'd you call that? A niche?
A what?
A niche thing.
Niche.
Oh, I call it a niche.
Niche?
Yes. Beaver Falls Fire Department coming by with their ladder truck,
You
all looking all.
Are you potato or
all different.
potato? You're not one of them yam weirdos, are you?
Potato, yeah, yams are good. Sweet potatoes.
We could never be friends. I said it earlier.
There's Beaver Falls' Fire Rescue number 11 on the way by here. Our coverage here of the Beaver Falls Christmas Parade here on Beaver County Radio.
That
A beautiful
truck
fall evening continues.
is bigger than my apartment. No lie.
Yes. Here's
And I have
Engine
a-
11. We had Rescue 11. Now this is Engine 11 for the
Yeah.
Beaver Falls Fire Department as well.
And people waving because at parades it's acceptable.
A beautiful night out here in Beaver Falls for a parade tonight, Eddie. Nice and warm. I mean, this is like we were talking about earlier. This is more like beginning of football weather, football season, not the end of football season.
This is when you don't even worry about taking your gloves. You
Right.
got them in the truck just in case. You know, should I take them? Should I not? It's not even to that point. That is such a manly vehicle.
That is a very big truck, and that's very loud.
It's like the ghost
Curtis
of
is-
Jerry Reed just
Curtis
kicked.
is the one wearing headphones, so I'm
Oh,
sure that's
my
not
God.
a real goodness headphones.
Just killed Curtis's audio career.
Yes.
The ghost of Jerry Reed kicking everyone in the teeth
Right,
audibly.
right.
Student
As the parade
driver.
route continues here, and we're expecting a lot of action tonight. This is one of the biggest parades in Beaver County each and every year. Your Beaver Light Up Night was last night, Beaver Falls tonight, Halloween parade in New Brighton,
Right.
the Veterans Day parade. They're all big parades that are the biggest parades, and this is probably one of the bigger ones in the county as well throughout the year.
People look forward to it way before. It's an event.
Oh.
Events oftentimes. I've met
Here
that
comes
dog.
Heidi with the tiger.
I've met that dog.
Heidi, what happened yesterday? Yeah, all right. Well, better luck next year, right? All right.
Okay.
All right.
That dog and I talked politics for an hour one afternoon out in front of the studios. The dog won by a ton. What's up? Heidi the tiger. So what
All
that
right, so,
means is the
Eddie, this'll be-
lady named don't back up. The lady named Heidi the tiger is.
This is a very unique truck. It is decorated up for Down syndrome and for Down syndrome
Now
awareness.
see, that looks like your front yard
Close.
with those inflatable things.
Close. Here's a pig on the top here. And this is Special Olympics of Pennsylvania coming by now, Eddie.
Cool.
Yes. Wave to everybody from Special Olympics.
Now see, I should be giving them candy.
And Beaver
We-
Falls Christmas Parade tonight is being brought to you by the Beaver Falls Parade Committee, the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, the Hazen Agency of Nationwide Insurance, Sinful Sweets Chocolate Company, the Spratt Funeral Home in Beaver Falls, Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development, and the place that brings you the sounds of Christmas every year, Beaver County Radio, along with Bauman Office Products as well.
I saw Squad 23. My brain went to Squad 51, the old TV show.
Yes, one of my favorites.
The nurse in the emergency room, Dixie.
All right, well, coming by now is the Rochester Fire.
she was something.
Rochester Borough Fire Department. That's Squad 23 and Engine 23 from Rochester. And here comes Rescue 23.
Still kind of hurt that Jack Manning went on the other side of the street to
Oh.
avoid giving us candy. That
It would
hurts
be.
me, man.
I hear you.
I thought we had a thing.
As we continue along the parade route here in Beaver County, it is Beaver Falls Christmas Parade 2022. Eddie Crow along with Frank Sparks. And beautiful night to be out and checking out a parade tonight, as you can hear everybody that's out. This is the Larry Bruno Hall.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, the Larry Bruno Foundation. They have
Yeah.
the hall.
Yeah,
Yep.
I absolutely.
Now, as we continue along here on Beaver County Radio, we're getting photo bombed in the camera because someone's picking up candy as they go. Well,
No,
take it
get
all
the
up.
good
Hey, where you
stuff.
going?
No, no,
Get it
no,
all
no,
up.
no.
You take it all.
No, you started
you
a
took the good
project.
stuff. Come on,
Finish the
finish it up.
project. These
Finish it
kids
up.
today. There you go. Slow down. You're gonna hurt
Next
yourself.
up is Matt's Mower Repair.
You're
And
wearing
they have a nice
Crocs.
little display.
Don't twist. There you go.
They're throwing candy on this display, Eddie. Look,
There's a
Eddie,
couple more.
Look, they're throwing candy at you, Eddie.
There you go.
Oh,
If you're
there
gonna
you go.
get them, get all of
Lollipops.
them. Oh, now there's more. Be careful. Now they're trying to draw you out into traffic.
And next up, this is Beaver Falls Youth Baseball. They have a nice little display as well this evening here on Beaver County Radio. I like how everybody gets their animals out and has the festiveness with their animals.
I like
I
the
think
fact
that's
that
cool.
the lady that calls me is the same lady that paints her dog.
Right.
That might be my favorite thing. Oh my gosh.
Here comes Sully's Towing in one of their larger trucks. There's a big truck. That's one of the ones you see when you hear about the semis wrecking on the turnpike. That's what goes out and gets it.
That's the truck that goes and gets the broken big
Amen.
truck and takes it to the broken big truck. Now, that is one of the most amazing things, and it's all physics and hydraulics, and to a geek like me, that's just really cool. It's the 8-year-old kid, the big machines thing. Can't help but notice people walking by and noticing that we're not little kids and not slinging candy our way.
Right, exactly. And here comes PennDOT, as they are being part of it today as well. And here are some of the Paint the Plow exhibits. My daughter's not happy about something. This is the Beaver Falls entry in the Paint the Plow contest. So what this is this here
That's really cool.
It's a put down the device in the snow and ice is the theme this year. So that's pretty cool how they got the plow all painted up, isn't it? Now, Freedom Area High School won the overall vote, but New Brighton High School won the judges' vote. So the judges from PennDOT voted for New Brighton, and the people online voted for Freedom. So those were the two winners. That was another one of the entries as well. Conway Fire Department all dressed up nice with Station 40 heading down the street here, Eddie. Lots of fire trucks.
I'm still a big kid. I look at it and go, that's a really cool machine. Incredibly
and it's
specifically designed. That's just, sometimes I think man may get it right with ingenuity.
Dog.
And there's a giant dog.
Yeah, Sparky the fire dog.
And here comes the dude with the helmet.
Herschel's his name.
Herschel?
Yes.
What's up, Herschel?
Conway Fire Department, Conway, Pennsylvania.
You did. What did you warn him about me?
Station 49 from Conway.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You warned? All right. All right. See you, my brother.
That's decorated up as a package.
I was just trying to think, if I opened every single compartment in that truck and tried to figure out what it all was, I bet you I wouldn't know none
Not
of
even
it.
close. Not even a thought.
I bet you it would look
Not
like
even
an
a thought.
unmade bed in 30 seconds. The Mermaid Divas.
And this is the Mermaid Divas. They are a dancing all the way at the Sunrise Pool. And it's Fitness with Julia.
Oh, that's
As you
cool.
see, look, yeah. They're the mermaids of the pool, Eddie.
I'm a sucker for a sock
I think
cap.
Curtis would be good at doing a mermaid of the pool. What do you think?
I'm a sucker for a sock cap with sequins. Always have been.
Curtis doesn't have a microphone, so he can't reply back.
I saw Curtis actually look up
him
for a second. He's like, she has sequins on her hat. That's kind of hot.
Oh, look, here comes Bumble. It's Bumble.
No, wait, that looks like the
And this is
Snow
the Beaver
Bumble?
County Christmas Extravaganza. This is Bumble. They don't call him Bumble, though, but that's Bumble.
Ah, okay. Well, he seems nice. He's not.
That's
He's
the Beaver
not
County
kind of.
Christmas Extravaganza that is at the Brady's Run Lodge back again. Used to be called the Christmas Festival back in the day.
Okay.
You go down, they got all the whole lodge is all decorated up with some nice trees and
Well,
things like that.
Yeah, he seems nice. The other one was kind of a jag for a lot of
Yeah.
that. Okay,
All right,
that's
here comes the Economy Fire Department.
that's pretty visible. That's extremely visible. Fire department.
Oh, I like that color.
Fire department with candy.
I like that color. I like that nice, bright.
A,
Reminds me of a Menards race car.
yeah, it absolutely does. And it, which part? The color or the fact that it's going slow?
Ooh. Oh,
With a whole bunch of lights coming up around it.
Rough. Yeah, that's true. That's what happens when Ryan Blaney's driving it. You're right.
I love that. A very good friend of mine a long time ago, his bicycle,
Right.
we rode, It was that color. He rode that color bike. When he broke it in half, it didn't help at all.
While we're speaking about this,
yes,
remember
sir.
during the Halloween parade, we were talking about the sirens, and I told you I heard back in the day that's why I don't run the sirens in the parade was because there was a fire in there trying to get out of the parade. I've been able to confirm that is 100% correct and true, and that's why in parades you only hear the horn, you don't hear the sirens, because there was a store burning down, and they couldn't get out of line to go take care of the store because everybody thought the sirens were going off for the parade.
You couldn't have just summed it up with saying, hey, I was right?
No, definitely cannot do that. So, Patterson Heights Volunteer Fire Department as they roll by. And what's cool about this is these guys all do this on their time. See, he violated the rule. He's not allowed to do that. Some of these older ones. Now
maybe that's the code.
Now here's one of the first chances at a parade here in Beaver County for you to see it. But here's one of Patterson's. This is their brand new truck. Curtis Walsh did a story on this brand new truck of Patterson Volunteer Fire Companies. It's engine number 90, and our buddy Phil Grazer's driving the truck as well. So beautiful piece of machinery, huh? Brand new.
It looks brand new.
What do you think? About $1 million for one of them bad boys?
Well, I mean, I can check between the cushions in my couch.
Right.
Maybe we can go with a base coat. That looks like a little fancy.
And here's more of the Patterson Township Volunteer Fire Company, and they seem to like that. Menards yellow, we'll call it.
Yeah, that's not stock. That safety yellow. I'm getting geared up because Santa. Come on, Santa.
Oh, we got a ways to go for Santa yet, Eddie. And here comes the Riverside football team, the little Panthers as they're called.
Hey.
And they're followed.
Hi, Craig. Hi.
And there's Riverside baseball, and then they're followed up. This is a Riverside High School marching band, Panther Pride. And let's listen to some tunes from the Panthers.
I forget about that. They play all year.
Look, they're going to stop and serenade us. Comes Life Steps Beaver County and Early Head Start here in Beaver County as they're all decorated up. They've got some reindeer in there. They've got a snowman on the back seat and reindeer ears as well in the grocery getter.
The most festive instrument was the trombone guy.
Yes, he was. Here comes the Chippewa Township Fire Department. This is Squad 22. Now, here's what's really cool about these Christmas parades, all right? They bring out the nostalgic fire equipment. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Look at that, a Jeep with dualies. When do you ever see that? That's an old brush truck.
Dude, that's like A-school looking stuff.
Yes. That's a really cool
the A-team.
Piece of equipment. Yeah, I mean,
Rat
you
Patrol.
don't see those too often. I mean, what do you figure, like maybe 70s? Somewhere around there version?
No, I'm thinking Rat Patrol era.
Yeah, could be. Now we're going to update it, though. Here comes Chippewa Township Fire Department and Chippewa Rescue 22 as well.
Just hopped up a little bit in technology.
Uh-oh. And coming along up behind that's another one of Chippewa's fire trucks. And this is one of my favorites because anytime you got a minion involved, it's pretty cool.
Now, explain for people that don't know. Your daughter is an inflatable yard person, and your yard looks like a mushroom farm of animation.
Right. We got 10 blow-ups in our yard, including some really big ones. We got this really big one that's called the Naughty or Nice
one, because that's always got a... Martha Stewart taught me the biggest blow-up in your yard's the centerpiece.
Actually, it's in the side yard, the biggest one. It's a big, long slide, and it's got about 5 minions on it, and it's called the Naughty or Nice slide. We used to put it on the roof. That's how big it is.
Okay.
And then I didn't feel like... I just got a new roof, so I didn't feel like putting it on the roof.
How many total?
10 total. plus an animated figure of Frosty the Snowman.
Are they running on batteries, or are we running juice from the barn or something?
I went out and got another part-time job.
Dang inflation.
Right. All right, here comes the cheerleaders from Rochester as the Little Rams cheerleaders are cheering their way down 7th Avenue, Beaver Falls.
Antlers. Look.
Listen, they're doing a Christmas cheer for you, Eddie.
Well, sure. They've been rehearsing it.
And here comes...
Those dogs are better behaved than all of my coworkers, me included.
I'm telling you, aren't they? Look at that. Look.
That's so cool.
Yes.
Now, can you see? Can you see the dog with the blinking lights?
Oh,
the dog's kind of got this walk of
He's
a
like,
little bit of shame.
Yeah.
The other dogs are mocking me, Ma.
Yes.
Shh, wear your costume. You'll be a star one day.
Yeah, you'll be a star one day. So here comes a beautiful Impala.
Oh, my.
Yes.
That's not far from the Impala that my dad had when I was a kid. He didn't have the rag top.
Okay.
He had the hard top.
That's a nice looking car.
Same
No
exact
doubt about
color.
It.
Pale
As we
yellow
have some more
GM.
classic cars coming up. As the classic cars are coming down the street right now, that's a good time.
Yeah.
Take a short break here on Beaver County Radio. We'll be back with more live coverage. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow here on Beaver County Radio. We'll be back with more of 2022 Beaver Falls Christmas Parade coverage right after this.
Do you dream big with your small business? You're not alone. Hazen Agency is also a growing business. That's why they work with Nationwide, a leading small business insurer that insures over 500,000 businesses like yours. Nationwide helps protect your business so you can focus on growing it to build a legacy today for your families tomorrow. Call Hazen Agency today at 724-758-3227. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Did you know that since its inception in 1987, the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development has helped create over 12,000 new jobs through site development, client referral, providing access to financial incentives for developers, and direct investment? Beaver County CED is leading the way to a bright future for Beaver County, shaping Beaver County's future through strategic investment in business and communities. It's the Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development. Click beavercountyced.org. Frank Sparks along with Eddie Crow. We're back here on Beaver County Radio on our Facebook and YouTube pages live as well. And so far, Christmas Parade 2022, Beaver Falls style, has been a success at this point, Eddie. Some of our broadcast sponsors for tonight's broadcast are?
If not for these people, we don't have the privilege of doing this. Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, the Hazen Agency, Nationwide Insurance, Sinful Sweets Chocolate Company, the Beaver Falls Parade Committee, Spratt Funeral Home, the Spratt in Beaver Falls, and Beaver County Cooperation for Economic Development, and us, because obviously we're here. Oh, here comes more of that color that I like.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I would want to drive one of those one time, but the only way I could even think about it without getting terrified, if I was in the middle of the desert where I'm not going to kill anybody. That's the only way. Now, if you put me in the desert and let me go, I would tear it up.
Gotcha. Well, Eddie, Bauman Office and Equipment is also, they're located at 824 7th Avenue. They're proud to be part of today's Christmas celebration as well here on Beaver County Radio. Founded in 1943, Bauman is a three-generation family business stated by Joseph R. Bauman. His son, Joseph III, and his wife, Sandy, assumed leadership in 1983. They recently turned the company's daily operations over to their son, Jeff, their daughter, Kristen Bauman-Kasovich. And, isn't that weird? As I'm talking about Bauman, there they go by us at the same time.
I love people
So
that
contact Bauman Office for all your supply needs. Delivery services available at no additional cost. Here comes the Chelsea Party Center coming by as well.
I think I'd like to have a wreath on the front of my truck just as an extra bumper, just to feel good.
I'm telling you.
Merry Christmas. Sparkledy hat lady with the bag of candy. How much of a drag do you think it would be to be the guy that has to clean the inside of Tanker 89 that just went by?
Yeah.
That's got to be.
Here's an oldie but goodie. Pulaski Township Volunteer Fire Department. That is Squad 89.
Yeah. That's got to be, hello, newbie. Here's the brush. We'll see you in a couple days.
And the Darlington Township Fire Department is coming by as they're all decorated up for the holiday season as well. As that's Squad 18 coming by us now. Eddy followed by, I'm going to guess, well, it's engine 182. I was going to say engine 18, but I'm a little off.
Engine 18. Volunteering since 1926.
And again, like we said, these guys do this all on their time. They're all volunteers.
Oh, no, there's
we have a
nothing.
couple paid departments here in the county, but the majority of the smaller communities, these guys volunteer to do this.
I think this is part of the fabric that holds communities together, because I've spoken of it before,
Right.
talking about what these events mean. It's a reminder of what these events mean, because there's a whole lot of places where if you're not paying somebody to be a fire department, there is no fire department.
Right,
and to have
exactly.
people volunteer, that was
Gotcha.
that was a new thing. Ooh, he's got a bag of candy.
Well,
And
you must have been naughty because you didn't get any.
No, I've been walking around. I gotta be. Hey, look, pal. In my hand right now, the festive
And
wrap.
where did you get that from?
Reached the ground.
From me.
From
I gave
no,
that to
this
you.
one no.
Okay,
The one you
okay.
gave me, I stepped on.
Okay.
Then I got it off the ground.
This is the Beaver Falls Ministerium. Merry Christmas from them as well, as they got a nice display of Bethlehem.
That may be my favorite.
And here
kids
comes the
show.
Beaver Falls Lions Club.
That might be my
And
favorite kid show.
Their
the little
truck is
drummer.
dressed rather festive for tonight's occasion, wouldn't you think so?
Blinky lights are never bad.
Blinky lights are never
The
bad. There's Pastor Jan Davis does a
Hi,
show here in
it's
Beaver County.
hi,
Yes.
Pastor Jan.
Uh,
Pastor Jan.
she's not paying attention to us. She's just ignoring us.
Hi, Pastor
We're
Jan.
really good to her on Fridays when she's recording her show.
Pastor Jan's cool.
Coming up next, Koppel Fire Department,
He's gone Koppel.
Koppel, Pennsylvania. And they're all dressed up for the festive occasion as well.
I can't help but notice we're getting dirty looks when I put on my puppy dog. Can I have my candy face?
I'm telling you. All right, so now coming up is the Jeep Club. They're in this every year. That's the Jeep Alliance of Beaver County. And they are in this, it's all Jeeps every year.
That would be, again, something I would want to do only around absolutely no one.
Right.
To go in the swamp and see if I could not drown me or the Jeep. As long as I didn't have to clean it after. OCD people don't
Right.
usually go mudding.
Exactly. There you go.
That's a cool Jeep. That
So,
looks
all right.
lived in.
Yeah, we got that.
Blinky.
Look at a big light in the back of that Jeep. We need one like
Hi.
that. We need
She's
one
whipping
like
out the Queen Wave.
that. Yeah, I'm
right
telling you,
on.
she's doing the Queen Wave. I'm
Queen
telling you.
Wave.
All right.
Oh, the fully illuminated tail.
Yes. As the Jeep Club continues on by here on Beaver County Radio, it is live coverage of the 2022 Beaver Falls Lighted Christmas Parade here on Beaver County Radio. I'm Frank Sparks along with Eddy Crow bringing you coverage throughout the evening here. And it looks like we're getting there, Eddy. It's really moving along with lots of vehicles right now. And there is a shrunken head. Okay, so right now I'm
Wait,
thinking of
what?
Beetlejuice. Right now I am thinking of Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton classic, brilliant man.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, my God.
Beetlejuice. Yes, Beetlejuice. It has a giraffe with a shrunken head. Am
Wait
I
till
wrong?
No, that's it.
It is
Wait
a
till they
giraffe
get
with a
load.
shrunken head. It's going to
like,
come give you a kiss,
hi.
Eddy. It's going to come give you a kiss, Eddy.
It's like
Look.
a community theater did
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, there you go. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Wait till they get a load of me. That's okay.
All right, so now no parade in downtown Beaver Falls will be complete without an antique tractor.
Oh my gosh, I want that. I wouldn't even know how to keep it running. I just lean against it and look weathered.
Exactly. As live coverage here on Beaver County Radio continues.
My father-in-law collects antique tractors like that, and what I just said would have deeply offended him, but it's okay. He doesn't have the internet.
Well, that's okay then, because he's not watching.
Actually, he joined the internet to join a antique tractor group.
Oh. Well, listen. Now we're hearing
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
some classic noises.
See, he had that smile, that I know
Well,
cool smile. Although
Yeah,
if
but
you're
he
in that
doesn't
truck-
have to do nothing. I mean, listen to that.
If you're in that truck,
That's
you're
got
cool.
that clean sound to it.
It does, yeah, it
clean.
doesn't quite get to the pop.
Yeah, it's clean. There goes an older Camaro that's all dressed up. An old IROC. You don't see them too often, huh? Don't see too many of them.
Well,
Oh, Eddy.
that's not a that's
Should we?
That's,
Should I just go home and get in the garage or what?
That
I mean,
should,
at this point.
I mean, that doesn't sound like. I was around when those cars were. I had a. They don't sound like that normal. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's our guy with the new.
There you go.
That's our guy with the new
There you go.
Barracuda. Nice car.
Absolutely.
Beautiful car.
Blow out neighbors'
He
windows.
told me, I was talking to him, Eddie. He said he's only had that car for about 2 weeks.
Well, I bet you he's run 15 years worth of gas in it.
Yeah. So, I'm sure he's had it
Oh
for
my
a while.
God, I'm
Here
completely
you go. Look at
deaf.
this old C10 pickup.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want a car with decent brakes that looks like that,
Yep.
but everything underneath ain't gonna get me killed. And I can do 3 on the tree. I learned it on a farm.
I did too at an
I'll
early
run
age.
3 on a tree. A farm
I did
truck,
as well
baby.
at an early age.
In a field where no one else was around.
Oh, no, we just put the fun in it. We just did it. And then here comes the star of the show, the Beaver County Radio prize caddy coming by us.
Is that what I had no idea. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, looking good.
What's up?
Keith Walsh driving the caddy for us here on Beaver County Radio as the prize caddy makes its way down 7th Avenue.
Where's the candy? No candy.
No candy. Now, Eddie, we
Ain't
saw
that
one
some-
classic fire truck earlier. We're going to have another classic fire truck coming down the street here in a couple minutes as the parade comes to conclusion because we know the big guy is on the back of this.
You notice I stood up a little bit. Oh, wait.
The big guy.
You get it together now all of a sudden.
The big guy.
Are you the guy that started the fire? Why, no. That guy had a beard.
Yes.
Shh.
Okay.
Show some reverence.
Curtis, I hope you've been good because here comes Santa Claus.
You want that new microphone cord? Sit up straight.
Yeah. That new guitar pedal? Oh, yeah. You better behave.
Oh, you better sit up real straight for the price of a decent guitar pedal.
Old school Frisco fire truck. No American LaFrance. How about that? Well, actually, that's a 36 Dodge. Look at that. Santa and Mrs. Claus as they make their rounds down 7th Avenue in Beaver Falls here on Beaver County Radio as Santa brings up the rear of the parade. And once again,
You know what you just saw?
what?
You saw the exact reason that velour remains timeless. That's what you just saw. Velvet will always be
Don't
velvet.
you ever come in here with velour on. Ever.
I've got
Never.
one smoking jacket, and
Never.
it's a weekend thing, and
Right.
otherwise, when would I get to use my slippers?
Right. So live coverage of tonight's parade. What do you think?
I love it.
As
I
it
love
comes
it.
to
I
close.
mean, seriously, I love it for the lights, and I love it for the cool stuff.
Right.
I love it seeing people, and you brought this up earlier. Are we more appreciative of what we had? Did it take us basically 2 years of not having events like parades, events? So human beings are social creatures. As much as we might pretend that we're not,
Right.
we like to just feel you get a feeling it's like, all right, it's not just me. That's a fabric of society. When I see this, from the volunteer firemen of the community to all of the people that showed up,
No doubt.
it's a connecting event.
And speaking of people that showed up, who helped us show up tonight?
You realize I can't hear a word you're saying because of all the
Who
sirens,
helped
right?
us show up tonight?
Santa Claus. I didn't show up here to
Well,
see you.
We had some sponsors, right? Helped us along the way.
Make fun of my velour smoking jacket. Tonight's coverage of the Beaver Falls Christmas Parade, in all sincerity, thank you. What this is makes your heart feel more full afterwards. And you don't get a lot of opportunities where a day gives you that option. Because of the Beaver Falls Parade Committee and the Beaver Falls Municipal Authority, the Hazen Agency, Nationwide Insurance, Sinful Sweets Chocolate Company, Spratt Funeral Home in Beaver Falls, Beaver County Corporation for Economic Development, and the place that brings the sound of us, dude.
Yeah.
Us. And you see how many people were checking out the Christmas display?
Right.
So cool.
You mean the Christmas display here at
In
Beaver
our
County
window.
Radio? Yeah.
I just said
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
In the window display, and if it's going to be up for a while if you're walking by.
Yeah.
The Beaver County Radio Christmas display. I know this because it's got blinking lights. That's courtesy of Cindy Peterson, the holidays display. It's the history of Beaver Falls radio, dude.
It's got some cool
With
photos in there
Christmas,
as
so
well.
let's
And
be-
you're actually in some of those photos that are in there.
Who?
You. Some Christmas
Did
parties of the
Cindy
past and
run
stuff.
out of pictures?
I think so.
Photoshop me?
I think she was
Did she
trying to
give
keep
me
the
the
mice
Tom
from.
Selleck body?
I think she's just trying to keep the mice out of there.
Yeah, no doubt.
So prize wheel, we have prizes on the prize wheel tonight. They were being brought to you by McDonald's, Fun for All, and we had some great premiums, including hand sanitizer from St. Barnabas Incorporated as well, and St. Barnabas Health System as well. Bauman Office Products also was one of our major sponsors of tonight's parade as a presenting sponsor as well. And
You know something else I noticed?
what's that?
We had all these sponsors. Look how much bright. A whole lot of businesses. That's another thing. We talk about community and feel good and happy fuzzy. These events help us economically. The local, all of the businesses.
Well,
and it just makes you, it's like, yeah, look, it's
Well,
going on a little bit.
And I hope everybody got out and shopped today because it was Small Business Saturday.
I
so
did.
Good.
I was ranting about it on the air.
Okay.
And I did. And you know the difference it cost me in money? Because I was
Doesn't
going to
matter.
do it anyway. Do you know what the difference it was? It cost me in money.
not a lot.
3.5%. And the conversation with the person that actually owned the joint, it was far better than any conversation I could get from somebody standing in a vest.
Well,
Forgive
right,
me.
The ignorance of a big box store.
Well,
That's
it's
what
not.
I call it.
They aren't. I
Most
saved
of the
my
time,
money
yeah.
for today. I will say that.
Awesome.
Can I borrow some money?
No.
Guitar pedals are not cheap.
No, I actually, I didn't go out.
You're
Unfortunately,
trying to nicely say, "What are you crazy?" Go
yeah, what,
ahead.
are you crazy?
All right.
All right. So last off, we got to thank Daniel Campbell, New Edition Beaver County Radio. He's been operating the prize wheel all night tonight.
Is that who the clicking
taking-
sound was making? I got you.
He's also
Okay.
been taking photos. And, of course, our superstar each and every time we do this that makes us sound good because he is the man, Mr. Curtis Walsh.
He looks as good as he is. He looks like the part as well as he does the part. I
Amen.
love that.
Amen.
I love on the surface people. There's no question.
Also,
He looks
Curtis,
brilliant at that job he is.
Right. Also, Curtis's dad, Keith Walsh,
hi.
drove the Cadillac. He drove the
Oh.
Cadillac in the parade today.
All right.
And also,
They trusted
well,
him with the keys.
well, we got to thank St. Barnabas Broadcasting for letting us have fun and being out here all the time and just having a good time.
The people that provide me the opportunity to laugh at the fact that I really don't have a job.
Amen, brother. We get to have the fun doing
That's
this.
stunning to me, and God bless you, each and every one. Is it disrespectful to say it's Saint? I call it St. Barney. I do. That's how it is in my phone, and that's
Yeah,
how we
St.
live
Barney.
our lives.
Nothing wrong with that.
St. Barney
So-
gives me the opportunity every day to
Have fun.
make stuff up.
Yeah.
My kindergarten teacher was full of crap,
Just
bro.
think everybody thinks we're going to work. They don't know.
My
They don't know
kindergarten
any
teacher was so wrong.
Yeah.
You'll never make a living with that attitude.
Well, I still haven't figured out how you've done it all these years, but okay. But seriously, I
That
always,
hurt, man.
yeah, okay. I always enjoy doing these broadcasts with you. We always have a good time. We have a good time
I
during
hope
the
we
week
wrap
at work.
up before my nose starts running down my face. I'm right at right at that edge of the cleft there. Okay.
I know that I enjoy these conversations. I know we don't get to have them too often, especially during the week. So I enjoy when we get to work together and have these conversations. And Eddie, if I don't tell you, but I'm sure I will, but make sure you have a Merry Christmas this year.
You do the same, my friend.
I will.
I very
No
much
doubt.
appreciate it.
I'm going to have fun. I got a 4-year-old. It's going to be 5.
Dude, you're in the best window
Right.
for Christmas. I mean, yeah, when you're a little kid, it's cool, but when you, my daughter, I remember from about 3 to 7,
Yeah.
I broke half of the stuff Santa brought,
Oh, I
and I
know.
had to get Santa to get me a replacement because I
Yeah.
played with all the stuff.
Yeah, I hear you.
It was the best. It was primary colors everywhere. Oh, my
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Yeah, you're living the dream. It's brilliant.
Well,
And it's an easy to shop for. You just look for the toys that are primary.
Yep.
This here.
there you go.
Yeah.
So, well, Eddie,
Yes,
I
sir.
think that puts a bow,
Ah.
tie, and a present, and a wrap, and a package on it for this year's 2022 Beaver Falls Christmas Parade. Many activities going on. Make sure you get out, shop locals we were talking about. I know that the big online holiday is coming up Monday, but
Cyber Monday.
I
Why
was
would you
not
buy
saying it on
into
purpose.
something?
go to the store.
You know what? I'm
So
going to
much better.
talk so much crap about Cyber Monday. No, I'm not. I'm off.
Well, think about
I'll
it.
save it.
Well, think about this, though, real quick. Think about this.
Oh, I've thought about
If-
it.
Why would you go buy something online when you know how often do you buy something online that isn't the right thing? Whereas if you go in a store that's a small business store, you can actually look at what you got and have it in your hands and take it home with you.
The tactile experience of understanding what something feels like
Amen.
is absolutely. I'm not even talking about the sizes, but the bigger issue there is cyber. You're bringing into your reality a reality that can outthink you,
Correct.
and you're buying. That's the part. Is just put the chip in my head and be done with it already.
Don't forget.
No, it's creepy.
Don't forget when you got that shot, they put one in you.
Doesn't it sound? It could be. Yeah, I know. What? No, that's not true. Twitch.
All right.
It's ridiculous.
Well, that's the end of our coverage here on Beaver County.
It was
Radio.
such a delightful evening, and the
bonus
parade,
coverage
and
of Telefor brought to you by Eddy Crow.
you got this conspiratorial cyber thing.
All right, buddy. Well, Eddie, it was a pleasure as always.
The plan was going to be that I'd work Monday, but clearly when I'm not there Monday, the alien abduction has occurred.
You can listen to Eddie any weekday except Monday because Mike Roma will be in for Eddie this
Except
Monday.
for the day I found. Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
Right,
9 to
because
12.
they took me like I told you.
9 to 12 on Teleform each and every weekday. So make sure you tune in to Eddie Crow. You also got AM Beaver County with Matt Derzick and myself. And I got news for you 24/7 on Beaver County Radio. So for Eddie Crow, I'm Frank Sparks. And Merry Christmas to everybody, Eddie.
Merry Christmas and God bless you each. May your God go with you, each and every one. And thank you in all sincerity to St. Barnabas and everybody on the list. And
that's it for us here on Beaver County Radio. 95.7 and 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, 1460 WNBA, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and also beavercountyradio.com.